So
not the way a deal works.
Talk a little bit about cyborg issues with
About what issues?
cyborg.
Cyborg?
Yeah. How surprised was for you all the use other issues?
Well, you know, I thought it was weird when she kept turning down fights. We created a 145-pound division. She kept turning down fights. First, she said she couldn't make the weight in 8 weeks. Then she said she couldn't make the weight in 11 weeks. You know, and you know, if she was having health problems that were that bad, she should have brought it to our attention. And you know, when she kept turning down fights, when that thing came back, I wasn't shocked. It made more sense on why she didn't want to fight for the 145-pound title.
I find it's become more pushy in terms of asking for more money since the sale.
Definitely, yeah.
Do you have a comment about Josh Barnett as well? I mean, I know it's still in the potential stage. But
I don't know enough about it, yeah. I know it happened yesterday, but I don't know enough about it. Call Nowitzki. Nowitzki will have all the information on that.
What's the clarification on Conor's schedule? When do you expect him to fight next?
Conor, the last conversation that Conor and I had, he was taking 10 months off. So everybody keeps talking. I'm not even thinking about Conor. Conor is not in my plans for the next 10 months at all.
Unless he calls you and clarifies.
Listen, we run a business where we make fights. I know who's available. I know who's not available, right? Conor told me I'm not available for 10 months. We're having a baby. My girl stresses out when I fight, and I don't want to put that on her while she's pregnant. I love it. I respect it. I get it. Do your thing, buddy. And that's it. He's not in any of our plans for the next 10 months.
What about Aldo, though? He's talking about maybe fighting for the interim title in lightweight, or?
Yeah, so we were trying to make these, we were trying to make a bunch of fights here, and you know, guys, that's why, one of the things that I always talk about Conor, when I say about Conor, you guys could never really comprehend or understand because you're not really in it. These guys all act like they want to fight somebody until they get the call. Hey, you want to fight this guy? You want to fight that guy? You'd be very shocked at how many guys turn down fights and don't want to fight. Conor McGregor will fight anybody, anywhere. It's the truth. It just really is. That guy doesn't care.
But is it true that Jose Aldo is trying to move up to lightweight division?
No. Would he? Yes.
He was saying that.
He was saying that he asked for Khabib.
He did ask for Khabib.
And Ferguson.
No, he asked for Khabib. He
You
wanted
like
to
that
fight
fight?
Khabib because Khabib's looked at as the guy in that weight division. He wanted to fight him. And Khabib's dad didn't want him to fight. Khabib's dad wants him to rest.
But is it true that he wants to fight for the light heavyweight interim title?
The lightweight, yes.
And you guys are up to do it?
I'm up to do just about anything. I mean, it depends on, you know, I like that fight. Khabib and Jose Aldo would be fun. I'm in.
Are you done with Khabib and Tony, though? Is that off the table now completely?
Khabib
Yeah. and Tony, that's off the table?
Yes.
And Khabib and Aldo off the table as well?
Yeah, well, Khabib's dad wants him to rest. So, yeah.
These used to be a staple of fight week. Is this a sign that they're back?
Did what?
These used to be a staple of fight week.
No, this is because Ronda Rousey isn't here. Yeah, I think so. We'll see how much crazy shit comes out of this scrum and how much more work it makes for me. Cyborg, you talk shit about me and fucking Tony, I would have done, you know, it's gonna, trust me. I'm gonna have to deal with this for the next fucking 2 months after doing this scrum, so. Huh?
Was it your idea to do it?
No, this was not my idea.
Dana, if Holly gets the belt at 208, is there any way we could see her and Ronda fight at 145 in 2017?
Well, yeah, obviously, the plans that I had for 145 were just all, yeah, it was, it didn't go the way that I thought it was going to go. Both those girls wanted to fight Cyborg, right? And if stylistically, they're both great matchups for Cyborg. I actually like both of those fights. Jermaine and Holly are both great fights for Cyborg. Cyborg got her 145-pound title in her division, and yeah, it all blew up on me.
So you just awarded her the belt like you did Ronda before she fought
What's that?
Why didn't you just award the, like, when you opened up the 135 division, Ronda was already reinstated as the champion. Why didn't you just do that for Cyborg?
Well, there were different circumstances under the Cyborg situation, obviously.
Do you, if you could do it over again, would you handle the Cyborg situation differently? Would you just go ahead and make 145 and see what happens?
If you were in the discussions when she came on board, she was 100% into cutting down to 35, and you know, she met with Lorenzo. Her and Lorenzo met, and they had conversations, and her plan was to get to 135. Obviously, that's the money division, you know what I mean? Even at 145 pounds, you know, it's not really the money division, but maybe she could have turned it into something, and maybe she, you know, but that was never the original plan.
Knowing what you know now, do you regret opening the 145 division, the fact that she might not put the fight through you?
Listen, Holly and Jermaine will be a good fight. It's a good fight, and I don't know. I got to see this. The wheels are already in motion, so I just got to see how this thing plays out and go from there.
Is the UFC going to add extra weight classes in 2017 beyond that one?
No. That was never the plan to do that one either. But now we're in, so we'll see how it goes. Who knows? Maybe you know, one of these two will win the belt, and we'll find a contender, and I don't know. We'll see how this whole thing plays out, though.
Is that the main event? Dana.
Is what?
Is that the main event?
Right now it is, yeah.
Dana, how's it?
Huh?
You could change.
Yeah, I could.
How is it?
Talk to Lorenzo, and you have to deal with all this crap and say, man, you got a good deal.
Lorenzo don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah. Has he ever?
Lorenzo's out in his boat somewhere in
You talk to him a lot?
Panama. We talk all the time. I talk to him a few days a week.
But not about this.
Sometimes about this.
You ever asked for his advice? How would you handle this? That?
No. I really haven't gone to Lorenzo for anything since the Chris Weidman deal. You know, Chris Weidman and Lorenzo, Chris and I met and we couldn't come to an agreement. And he felt that he and Lorenzo had been further down the road on talks about a new deal. So I thought it was only fair for him and Lorenzo to finish it. So I called Lorenzo and I said, listen, the right thing to do is for you to finish this deal with Weidman. I said, do what you want to do and I'll honor it. But don't get crazy, man. Don't get crazy. And he got it done. He got it done. Chris literally left dinner with me in New York, flew to Lorenzo's house, hung out with Lorenzo for a while, and then flew back to New York. And we had a deal.